I'm back with another extra. You with the nasty pastor, and as promised, you know what I mean. It's a new season. As promised, we're gonna move on out of this status of women in Islam and get into a new pamphlet, Muhammad, the final prophet of God. Now, I can't say that he was the final prophet. You feel what I'm saying? Because you had the Honorable Elijah Muhammad come after him. And you had one of my favorites, Malcolm X, you know what I mean? And just to plug something right quick, for you, just to say something to the Islam community, you got what I'm saying? To say something to anyone out here that have an organization, a movement. Have you seen that movie, One Night in Miami, where that it was Sam Cooke, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, and Malcolm X? And do you remember the scene where they after the fight, for the world championship, they was at the hotel, and Malcolm X was explaining some things to all of them? Do you remember that whole conversation? I'm talking from the start of them entering the hotel until the ending, where that they're at the press meeting. The guards explained to Muhammad Ali that there's reporters outside. Did you really catch all of that? Did you really catch the pre how to put it, preparation of Malcolm X getting 4 black entertainers that is in the masses' eyes? We talking about football, we talking about boxing, and we're talking about music. Sam Cooke was at his highest. You feel what I'm saying? Jim Brown was at his highest. Muhammad Ali just became the world champion of the boxing world. And at this time, Malcolm X was being silenced. Malcolm X was moving on from under the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You got what I'm saying? And when you look at that scene, when you think about that scene, do you understand what he was trying to form to get his message across to the world? Do you get how they would have really put a message into the black community that probably would be concrete today? Come on, man. Sam Cooke in the movie with the song "Change Gonna Come," right? Made him cry. And what Malcolm X told him up in that room: yeah, you got the #1 songs, you got a label, you this, you bam, this, that, but do your music have a meaning in it? Do it have substance in it? You got what I'm saying? It brought Change Gonna Come about. It brought that song right there up out of Sam Cooke. I just want to say this to you right here. You got what I'm saying? If you watch that movie, you should understand what a martyr is. You feel me? The man Malcolm X was a martyr, a great leader, a martyr, a great leader. And who was the minister he taught to go on and lead? Name? Louis Farrakhan, right? Right? Good. Somewhere down the line, you got what I'm saying? I feel Louis Farrakhan, Minister Louis, I'm going to give him his, you know what I mean? I'm going to give him his just due. I'm going to give him his roses. I'm not going to belittle this man. I'm going to give him his title, you know what I mean? Somewhere down the road, Minister Louis Farrakhan must have forgot his way. That's what I'm going to say to you. Forgot his way. You feel what I'm saying? Because, yeah, it's a lot of hate speech in Islam, But somewhere down the line, man, you have to join your hands, your organization with white people of your understanding. You feel what I'm saying? So to sit here and be militant, to sit here and call all white people devils, that's why Islam is at a standstill. That's why Islam was always viewed in the black community as a organization, a religion, a culture that can destroy any black man at that time trying to have a successful life. You feel what I'm saying? You get this, you get what I'm saying? There was a lot of stigma behind it, a lot of backlash, a lot of red tape, you know, but it also shows you this right here, how the minister Elijah Muhammad was attacked by Malcolm X, and how they, you know, they set that man up to be killed. They set that man up to be killed for real, for real. You got what I'm saying? And that's, I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't going too deep into it. I'm gonna just say this. A great soul, a great man was taken from the black community. But look, let's get into this extra. And like I said, today's extra is about Muhammad, the final prophet of God. And I'm gonna just give you the you know, the summary. You got what I'm saying first. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the summary, and as we proceed, you feel what I'm saying, I'll feed you a little bit more of this, you know. But let's get into this. It said, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Muhammad, the final prophet of Islam, is widely considered one of the most influential men in history. Today, nearly 1/4 of the world's population follows the message he delivered. Despite Muhammad's lasting influence, many misconceptions continue to surround his persona and his teachings. This brief introduction of Muhammad summarizes his life and highlights what esteemed non-Muslim scholars have said about him. So who was Muhammad? And look, we're going to end this right there. You got what I'm saying? I just say this to you, you know. If the Prophet Muhammad was alive today, you know what I mean? That little part I just read, could he have read it? Look, you've been with the nasty pastor. And listen to what I'm saying again before I end this. If the Prophet Muhammad was alive today, would he have been able to read that? Would he have been able to process that? Look, like I said, once again, you've been with the nasty pastor. This has been another extra. Get your education, please. Please get your education. Please learn how to write, read, and comprehend. You feel me? Read, write, comprehend. Read, write, comprehend. I don't care what order you do it. You need to be able to comprehend what you're reading. You need to be able to write down what you're reading, right? Good. It's important. I'm out, and I love you.